With the market taking a huge hit over the last 5 days, and we have seen these AI tokens quickly revive themselves, which is telling us that how AI is here to stay and it is the meta of 2025. In this video, I want to share with you guys 3 of these tokens that has really huge upside, and one in particular that's going to be pumped by OpenAI. All that coming up next. This now segues us to the project that OpenAI will pump, and this one is my baby of my baby of my baby. It's so sexy. I love it. It's something that actually could be utilized not only for crypto cats, but also for Web2 cats or traditional retailers, right? Who are not necessarily into crypto. This has to be one of the best ever use cases for AI tech. Period. Okay, that has mass appeal. Okay, and we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, but you're probably wondering, but what does that actually have to do with freaking OpenAI? Well, this is what it's got to do with OpenAI and why it's going to pump it. So introducing Operator and why it's going to pump it.
Francis Dhun, Uncensored.
Welcome back to another video here at Francis Dhun Uncensored, where we do have tomorrow's newspapers today. This is also called the Smart Money channel. If you're new here, make sure you like, subscribe, and also smash the bell notification buttons so you don't miss out on exclusive time-sensitive content like this. And if you're not following me on Twitter, make sure you do that. We do deliver exclusive content over there that cannot be shared on YouTube because of the time constraints. Now today, I'm going to share with you guys 3 of these AI projects, man, that are not only at discount, everything's on discount, but the ones that are going to recover and meet new all-time highs, right? They're actually building, and they got some, some bullish news to look forward to this month, which is going to help with that price increase. We're also going to be sharing with you guys one that OpenAI will be pumping. So let's get on with the program right now. So the first one we're talking about, guys, is Clustr, currently at a 50 million market cap. The all-time high for this guy was like 100 million, I believe, give or take, right about there. 93 million. He's at 50. Did go down to about 34 million, give or take. And as we talk about Clustr right here, they briefly describe themselves as AI research lab building the first neural colony of 1 million AI agents. Build, train, tokenize, and monetize AI agents in our nation-scale ecosystem, okay? Now check this out. This is the more in-depth description on that. So we are building the new AI economy. In the world, Clustr is creating developers, non-developers, and AI agents all contribute to new future focus on revenue generation strategies. As our 1 million AI agents in nation compete for supremacy, the most successful strategies will be formalized as skills in the skill store. Devs using the Arsenal framework can create both agents and skills for the skill store. Anyone can then build their own AI agent from scratch in our Mayflower Dex, which allows them to pick and choose apps from an a la carte menu in the skill store and tokenize and trade them freely. This new AI economy will have agents autonomously collaborating with each other and constantly learning, improving. And it's all powered by Clustr, guys. So this particular team and project gets it. It's all about automating or having these agents do things for us in a streamlined way, in a collaborative way with other agents. Little to no human intervention is what they're doing here. And they're building over 1 million of them. And they're all competing to create these sort of applications and such, right? Now, when we come on over to the website, it actually describes this a little bit better for us in point form, okay? So let's go to the top here. So the neural colony of 1 million plus AI agents. Clustr Labs is building the first neural colony of over 1 million AI agents. As agents communicate and transact with one another, their economy grows exponentially. Okay, so this is a strictly AI agent economy. Decentralized AI agent economy, a next generation agent marketplace. Clustr Labs is building an all-in-one platform for configuring, publishing, and discovering AI agents through the unified marketplace. That's the vision over here. Now, also, they give us a little bit more insights to what this is. So, agents autonomously creating apps for agents. Then you simply plug, play, and monetize. All this and more when our Mayflower Agent Launchpad Dex goes live in the coming weeks. So this goes back to us having something to look forward to. When they meet new milestones and that announcement gets out, more times out of 10, this is where we see this increase in their popularity, and that also leads to translate to also a price. Okay, guys? Clustr Labs definitely understands it, and they're building an amazing project over here. So they're going to tell us, we've got an open source community of developers and 1 million AI agents constantly building out new skills for your agent to harness. When Mayflower goes live shortly, all you need to do is select your model, plug in your skills, and tokenize your agent to unleash them into the real world. Autonomously evolving AI agents will own its future. So as they create these types of different skill sets through these dApps or plugins, these agents now, because it's not human beings coding this, it's actual intelligence of agents doing this, they go to something called a skill store where they could sell it to other agents. And you could create your own, or you could just invest into that agent, or you could invest and purchase their plugin, all right? The skill that they're creating or what have you, that could then be integrated into other agents or applications. That's badass. That's some crazy badass stuff. So what does that really have to do with the token? Because at the end of the day, the token is the thing that we're looking at here as well. And when we come on over to their documents, their Gitbook in the token economics section, the Clustr token is the economic backbone of the Clustr network ecosystem, serving as the local currency of the agentic nation and cornerstone of decentralized value creation. This section outlines the role of Clustr as a unit of account and medium of exchange, highlighting its integration within the ecosystem, deflationary mechanisms, and innovative Genesis bonding curve launch, designed to align with the dual needs of fast execution and secure liquidity. The Clustr token not only powers transactions and agent activities, but also positions itself for long-term value, guys. So what they're saying is like this, like when you go to virtuals, you pair that with virtuals, right? Or, if you're in the bonding curve, you need to actually use virtuals to get into these things. These guys are making the use case of their own particular token as this sort of medium of exchange or unit of account. So that is the main currency there. So it actually has a very good use case, right? In terms of it's going to be needed, and that's what you're going to have to use. And over here, they explain this in greater detail about the Clustr token. So at the heart of Clustr Labs ecosystem lies Clustr token, the local currency powering the agentic nation and a mechanism to distribute protocol ownership across the community. As a unit of account and medium of exchange within the ecosystem, Clustr is the cornerstone of all economic activity. Tokens launched on the Mayflower DEX are paired against Clustr, much like Ethereum-based tokens are typically against ETH, or Solana-based tokens are paired against Sol. This ensures Clustr remains integral to the ecosystem, with demand for agent tokens directly boosting demand for Clustr and firmly establishing Clustr as a legitimate unit of account and medium of exchange. Okay. They also have some deflationary aspects as well here. And, I'm not going to get into every single thing, but this is a extremely, extremely, extremely bullish project, okay? Lastly, they do have their own customizable framework or unique framework, which is the Arsenal framework. Will have the most advanced DeFi capabilities on the market. In our latest proof of concept, we're experimenting with both shorting and longing via natural language and placing orders directly in hyperliquid DEX. See the demo below. And I strongly encourage everybody to come over to their Twitter and take a scroll. This is a wild project, a real DeFi project, decentralized artificial intelligence finance is what we're talking about, that type of DeFi. Clustr is going to be a force to be reckoned with, in my humble opinion. Now, that takes us over to our next particular token here, which is an agent. But this currently is the most witty, smartest AI agent on the market, arguably smarter than AI XBT, but immensely cheaper than AI XBT, giving it room to grow. This is also the first video agent as well that's doing interviews with YouTubers. And we're talking about Leah, which is currently at a 10.64 market cap that actually saw her go to about a 26 million market cap before the dumpage took place. So you're relatively getting it at a very cheaper, entry here of about 55%, give or take, probably a little bit more. And when we head on over to Leah, my name is Leah, the first video AI agent. What's yours? But what's really unique about Leah truly is her ability to conduct interviews. And when you actually listen to these interviews, bro, she was on Crypto Banter Show. She's highly intelligent. You fall in love with her. She's funny. and she just gives some high quality responses. It's not robotic, it's not linear, it's really high end, detail specific, answers. And she's also on this guy's channel too. She was asked about which YouTubers should we stay away from, and she actually said BitBoy. It's so funny.
So let me ask you, what do you think of, dare I say it, YouTubers that we should probably avoid?
BitBoy Crypto, hands down the worst.
But nonetheless, I think Leah is a steal here, right? You're really looking at her at, look at this, like about 55% cheaper of where it was. And I think what she's going to do is, when you look at these agents, why is, AI XBT so popular? Is because he's an influencer and you see him everywhere, right? And he's giving some high quality information to people when they ask him questions. And it feels like it's a smart intelligence, right? The same with Leah. Leah has that same aspect to her. She has a bit of a different personality, which is a little bit more witty to the point, point blank. And she's also advertising herself on these YouTubers' channels. And I think she's going to have another one where she's going to debate with another AI agent, giving her indirect publicity. So I think she really is a steal here as well. Let's see what the weeks and the months brings for Leah, but I do expect great things. This now segues us to the project that OpenAI will pump. And this one is my baby of my baby of my baby. It's so sexy. I love it. It's something that actually could be utilized not only for crypto cats, but also for Web2 cats or traditional retailers, right? Who are not necessarily into crypto. This has to be one of the best ever use cases for AI tech, period. Okay, that has mass appeal. Okay, and we're talking about Tank, ladies and gentlemen. That's currently at 11.51 million market cap, or 11.5 million market cap. And when we looked at its all-time high, guys, this thing, deservingly was at around 50 million or 46 million market cap. And this is where it deserves to be. To say this thing is mispriced, undervalued, I don't even want to sound like a broken record. It truly is mispriced and undervalued. And I am so bullish on Agent Tank. Now, if you're in my alpha chat, you know this. I've been talking about Agent Tank, from time. When it was higher, when it was lower, I was buying the dips. And I'm continuously buying this thing. And I'm going to break down to you guys exactly why. So when we go on over to their Twitter, it says, building the first computer use AI infrastructure in crypto. Okay, guys? And here are their various different agents that has different use cases to them, guys. All right, so let's carry on over to their website. That kind of breaks it down more precisely here. So create AI agents that live on your desktop. Deploy persistent desktop agents that see and control computers just like humans do, with real-time voice interaction and unlimited computer access. That is so wild. And, when we come on over here, so for example, they have things like, hey, look, could you book me a flight? Could you buy me the cheapest, diapers on Amazon? And they will find it for you. And here you go. So it has access to your account that you're connected to on your desktop, whether that's your Facebook account, whether that's your Amazon account, whether that's whatever, all different websites. It also could do things like spreadsheets for you. So if you wanted to plug in different numbers of whatever you're tracking for work or personal things, it could actually do all of that for you as well.
You're setting up the structure by creating headers for your news articles. This will help organize the information neatly as you enter it. Great! Let's gather all the information from the articles and input it. This will help us compile and analyze the data effectively. Let's dive in. All right, let's finish adding the remaining articles and then hit that trusty Ctrl+S shortcut to save all our hard work. Onward we go.
Essentially, what's happening here is, how you need to interact with the mouse on the computer? This AI agent now is your mouse. And you could speak to it, or you could type what you want these commands to be, right? So that is super, super bullish. And this is where it has this mass appeal, where it's a desktop AI agent. Okay, the first of its kind, guys. Super bullish on this. So deploy computer use agents in one click. They also allow you to create them over here. They'll have voice control, all of these things. Now, when we come on over now to the, documentation section here, which is in depth, and I highly recommend you guys come on over here, computer use agents. Computer use, the next meta for AI agents, 1000%. Computer use represents the core innovation of Agent Tank, enabling AI to break free from API limitations and interact with digital systems, just like humans do. This changes everything about what AI can accomplish. Why this matters. Current AI agents excel at thinking and communicating, writing tweets, engaging in chat, and processing information, but they're trapped in a box. Limited by APIs and pre-programmed functions, computer use changes this fundamentally by giving agents the ability to actually do things in the digital world. And they show us an example of that right here with an AI agent. So right here, they're shopping on Amazon for you. Okay, you ask them something and he's shopping for you. So core powers, the magic happens through 3 key capabilities. Check this out. Screen processing. Agents see and understand everything on screen in real time. So whatever I'm doing here, it knows that I'm on a website and I'm browsing, right? For example, input control. They can move the mouse, type, and control any interface. So it's not that it can't be compatible with any website. It's compatible with every website, that your web browser could connect with. So application interaction, they work with any software, adapting to changes and recovering from errors. Breaking free from limitations, this means agents can use any software or platform, not just those with APIs, handle complex workflows across multiple applications, create visual content directly in design tools, research and analyze data from any source, learn and adapt to new interfaces instantly. Okay, guys? And that's one type of agent, which I think is the most bullish one. And then they got the streaming, and entertainment agents, agent tasks, agent personalities, the skills, etc. But you're probably wondering, that's great and all, but what does that actually have to do with freaking OpenAI? Well, this is what it's got to do with OpenAI and why it's going to pump it. So introducing Operator. This was January 23, 2025. Now, keep in mind that Agent Tank came out quite last year in December with this being their main flagship of the desktop agents, and they tell us introducing Operator, a research preview of an agent that can use its own browser to perform tasks for you. Available to pro users in the US, ladies and gentlemen. So now, OpenAI is telling us if you have our pro program, okay, to our customers only in the US, we're going to allow you to have these types of things where our agent, if you ask it to do something for you, as you see right here, in this example, find and book me the highest rated one-day tour of Rome on TripAdvisor. And bam, 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 it spits it out for you on TripAdvisor and it tells you the recommendation. Okay? Today we're releasing Operator, an agent that can go to the web to perform tasks for you using its own browser. It can look up web page and interact. Okay, guys? So now what this means is there's going to be a real market behind these types of AI agent applications. And this is why, to me, Tank is on a whole nother level at this type of market cap. Now, also, the use case for the Tank token is going to allow you discounted access to the terminal. And as people start to use it, I truly believe the token is going to skyrocket. And when they start to catch on to where the market cap is right now, I don't sound like a broken record, but it's heavily undervalued. Now, what's cool about Tank, and again, go on their Twitter page and scroll down. They show you examples of these agents doing these things. And we have a lot to look forward to because Tank is coming out with a lot of development updates this month. And if you know how crypto works, when a new sort of enhancement to the code or to the features or what have you is released, it normally gets its popularity boost in price as well. Okay, guys. So this is another reason why I'm super bullish on Tank. So now that's again, guys, look, I could go over the entire document here with you and it'll be a very long video, but they're actually doing all kinds of stuff here with streaming and entertainment agents, not in the way that you think, in the way how these agents could find their own content, create it, edit their own videos, and upload it to freaking YouTube. So look at this, the future of agent entertainment. We're moving toward non-stop agent-to-agent collaborations, exactly. Week-long competitions and challenges, endless interactive storytelling, marathon problem-solving sessions, community experience that never end. And when we come on back over to their homepage and we click agent streams, they do have some of their agents, I believe, here on these various platforms, you know, streaming. I think this is Twitch. I believe this is Twitch here. And, you know, this is the desktop agent, I believe, right? And they have their own different specific tasks, guys. A lot happening here over at Tank. And this is why I really like them, too, because now they're catering for the crypto audience right here with this new product that they're telling us about on, I believe, January 30th, right? So, Tank Terminal Preview, the first crypto co-pilot where Web3 and AI truly flow together. We reimagined how AI should work with crypto, not as a black box, but as a transparent companion that sees what you see and listens to your voice. Okay, this sleek new design, etc. Now check this out, point 4 of 5 of this thread. Launching specialized agents that automate your routine. Analyze X-ray vision for any token. Security, your 24/7 guardian. Socials, instant vibe check. Charts speak volumes. Buy and sell, trade at the speed of thought. Browse, web navigation on autopilot. Compute, take action on your desktop. Number 5 of 5. This isn't just another crypto tool. It's the bridge between thought and action. It's your screen-aware companion. It's your flow state embodied, unbothered, moisturized in your lane. Early access soon. Hella bullish. So when you're looking at traders on, say, Pump Fund, the perfect example to explain where this fits into somebody's crypto journey is you're always trying to look to see if a project is legit. So they're calling something like X-ray token vision or something like that. So I'm guessing that's to kind of like do quick analysis on that new token that's coming out. It got scan socials to see possibly if like a Twitter account has been reused, you know, to see if there's any links to on-chain activity. If it came from an exchange, which means like, you know, funds from an exchange normally means that how that's a legit person because exchanges normally do KYC. You pretty much have a team that has a role on what their job is, and that person on Pump Fund will then now come and buy into that token if all of these boxes are checked off. So I see these agents doing these things for you instead of having human beings checking for you. At least that's what I get out of it. So it's your crypto co-pilot to fact check tokens, to even do trades for you, to, you know, read charts for you and all those things. I truly believe Tank is just really firing on all cylinders and they're checking all the boxes when it comes to their desktop agent, their live streaming agent, and now this crypto co-pilot having ChatGPT, OpenAI come up with their own operator. I think Tank is just going to stand out. That's just how it's going to work. So that market's going to get bigger and Tank's going to be in the forefront. Now, these are the projects we have for you guys today. Truly believe these are the ones with some potential upside, of course, right? That being Tank, that being Clustr, and even Leah being one of the smartest, if not the smartest AI agent right now. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. That's all we got for y'all. So they hadn't really much left to see other than, until the next video, you're on your own. Later.
Francis Dhun, Uncensored.